Vitality, they've got a few players at A as well. Alex will be the big man trying to take point, but NBK has already found the first. Veggie's moving forward, trades it away. Oculicious and Snacks coming in with one apiece as well. Oculicious with a bomb being deployed, and now it comes down to whether Apex can use that utility to his advantage and try and retake. Still no kit though, but a headshot is what he's got. 2 versus 3. Snacks on the other side will have the bomb smoked away. Snacks waiting for them to push in, but he's got one and he's looking for 2. RPK's not got much longer to live, but he makes it work for him. Flashbang in his belt. Veggie will be caught out, but Veggie's got the duel. The newbie taking it by storm. 2 used in Vitality. Well, they've gotten some damage through the smokes, but it won't be enough to get them some kills. Snacks moving forward into CT. He's jumping up near the ticket booth and wants to cross ahead of that smoke. Uses the gap to his advantage, and that's what happens when you don't have yourself any form of head armor. Apex forced out of position, but he will be safe for now. 4 versus 4 and the retake is on. No kit like I mentioned before. Apex swings out wide, looks for 2, but only has to settle for 1. Veggie, in the meanwhile, just hiding away in secret. Traded away by RPK, and now it's a 2 versus 1 with Apex. Soon to be turned into to work with if they're going in onto the site. They're relying on Snacks to get the kill easily. But Alex now pushed forward. Snacks pushes through, but Alex gets the kill. Unfortunately, Snacks can't quite win that duel out. Alex switching out for an AK, but brought down immediately after. 10 seconds on the clock. Veggie caught out. Grenade being thrown forward. The bomb has been denied, and that means the round goes to Vitality. And now Mihu and Veggie, all they can hope to do is find RPK and bring him down. Happy that, you know, I'm not watching it in that case. Okay.
That's not what I meant. That is not what I meant.
Alright, so because I think Misty disconnected from the call for a couple of seconds as well, just a quick update, Tom is joining us. He didn't want to see me getting a bit too lonely, didn't realize that perhaps this was somewhat on purpose, but you know what, Tom, it's good to have you back. I've had my nice little 2 months reset from you, and maybe it's time to get the poison from you. Virtus.Pro in the meanwhile, looking absolutely dominant. Apex. Ooh, Apex just got brought down as well. 4 people kept alive.
Season, not in the playoffs because they didn't play. But yeah, I'm surprised that this is actually going so well for VP so far. But I may be the curse for them at this point in the game, because it seems like the second I join, things are going to turn around for the French side. And yeah, that's more what I was expecting. Flawless round still. Always going to be one of the toughest duels, if not the toughest duel you can have within the MDL. But Mihu is going to help out and already finish off Alex, the one Brit going down, and Snacks pushing forward. The flashbang's good though, and RPK actually gets caught out, but they've got to be careful because there's still Apex in the corner. He seems to be having a good game so far, which I think if you have him going off, that's when you actually see some of the best games coming out from Vitality, especially when they switch over to the T side. But speaking of switching over, the T's are now going A.
Veggie gets one, and BK is caught by surprise as he looks away at the wrong moment. Snatchy now trying to lead through with the bomb plan. There is a smoke to block him off, and Zaiwu will, of course, not be able to interrupt this time around. But now, it's still a 2 versus 3, with one of those 2 being an AWP, and it could be taking down Mihu, trying to take the wide peek in, but he doesn't realize there's a man behind him. Turns around, but not in time. Apex able to get...
Really can like pop off at any moment, but... this round is going very well indeed. So clearly the balancing of economy has been the right call. Veggie, a little bit there, but actually the trades start to come in, and now the T side once again are in the advantage.
Are they though? They don't really have very much HP to work with either. Veggie now left with only 4. He's already gotten 2 kills, and Veggie's been looking great, honestly. Like, hats off to this guy. I haven't seen him play before for Virtus.Pro, and a lot of he had a grenade right now. Veggie, in the meanwhile, on the other side, has been spotted, and RPK just gets an easy, quick kill. He knows that Virtus.Pro's economy should be fantastic, so he wants to try and get those early kills. Attack trying to open things up. Mihu gets the first, and BK gets all delicious though, and Mihu just keeps on going. Alex alive, but not for long, as it will be a 3 versus 2, and with the bomb planted on the side.
Man, a tough one to get back into. This is a worse position than we saw them in previously, but this time they seem to be going for it. Maybe because of the quick kill or the fact that they both were in a decent rotation position. ZywOo now going to be switching off onto the rifle. RPK does have a kit. Actually, Veggie going to be getting right up close. He's going to walk past the place. He's literally touching tips with the man, looking to try and defuse the bomb. This is one of the messiest spots I've ever seen. There's nobody there for him. And finally, it'll actually be Snatchy to come in and get the kill. ZywOo tries to continue. And somehow...
But now with that kill, suddenly this position of his seems a lot better as Virtus.Pro looks to try and rotate in towards that A site. RPK's down as well. And now, ZywOo with the first kill reveals his position with the AWP. This should be a clear sign for them to move away, but NBK has got a great crossfire going on to Snacks.
Ooh, nice shot though coming out. Alex trying to lurk his way through the smoke, but he's the only one left. It seems like the read coming out from VP has been good, and Mihu's going to easily trade that one back in the end. I have to say that openers and win the round is, okay, this player's going to peak at some point. And what I was going to mention is we haven't seen too much utility use. Now, that time was a much better way to take the peak. Note the first kill that was attempted by MBK. It completely failed because he was just trying to dry peek out. Maybe it'd be a bit of a surprise, but Apex, RPK trying to be the heroes. But, well, I have to say, Snatchy's actually been a bit of a staple in these.
I just have stickers all over my screen, so I'm trying to just peek into the middle of them. Veggie, in the meanwhile, does get taken down by Alex, and that should be Virtus.Pro's call to try and quickly rotate over towards the B site, but NBK catches him off in the process of doing so. Great little kill from him, 3 versus 5. They do have a kit, but Snatch is caught out, and now Alkalicious and Mihu, this is where, you know, honestly, maybe you even think about just saving that kit. But never mind, getting some money for yourself. Mihu! What an absolute beaut. And now looking for 3 as well. NBK not quite caught out, but Mihu, he's feeling the itch and he's looking to scratch it right now. Smoke deployed, but ZywOo does end up beheading him. 12-4. Vitality so incredibly dominant right now on their T side, like you mentioned. Snatchy, now he's repositioning himself and he will be the lone defender of the A site as Alkalicious does get taken down. Snacks is also trying to make his way over, but these are both AWPs and they need to get kills as soon as possible. ZywOo will be pushing forward. Snacks gets the 1, and Snatchy is looking to make it 2. Flashbang will keep him at bay for a little while longer as Snacks is able to detect a few players. But Apex, like you said, ooh, is the right word. Snatchy waiting for the push to come through. Mihu's on the other side of connector if he can get down RPK. That would be a big kill to get, and that's exactly what happens. But now he doesn't have HP, and it's a 1 versus 1 that he just can't win.
A little bit more space to try and fight in towards the connector, but actually his whole team are just going to look for the execution in towards B. Mihu's been completely caught off, and it's left onto Snacks, trying to defend it, and he'll only be able to get himself 1. It is going to be the 4 rotation through the market. RPK looking to hold in that direction, and the bomb's still yet to actually cross towards the site. Not that there's that much of a worry just yet for the T side. There's still 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. However, MBK is going to eventually get that bomb down. Orb's actually moved into his hands. RPK will also be forced a little bit out of his angle. You can see the AWP as Snatchy hoping to try and probe back in, but in fact, it's Veggie to already close out 1. MBK will at least trade another back, but it's going to come in for the 1v1, and Oko gets both. If they do, it'll be a very dicey one, so I'd like to see an eco if it goes wrong. And MBK already getting that opener, and a second as well off the back of the flashbang from RPK. It's going to help magnificently. Luckily, Veggie is just on fire at the moment. Another 2 kills added to his name. He's going to find a 3rd onto Apex. And yet to be a trade back, Alex is hoping to find him on the stairs and will spot him out and get that kill. And while Snacks, there is no man in the world I would rather see with a shotgun, but thankfully he is going to find an AK before he goes with his clutch.
And that AK, oh no, he's revealed his position. That's problematic because they've got themselves a Molotov, and that means that Snacks has to...
He now knows exactly where Mihu is, and you'd almost bet that he hit the shot, just like Snatchy there. Apex, someone who's been so impactful so far, is gone within seconds. Luckily, MBK has started to step over the last few rounds. He now gets his 20th kill. And he is going to continue his push into connector. This MP9 is manned in different hands, but it's got another kill.
Oh no, this is completely falling apart for Vitality right now. They thought that connector could be their entrance point, but it will be their point of exit. They've lost 3 players collectively over there, and ZywOo now left in 1 versus 4. Starts off strong, but knows that there might be a player coming in from behind. Actually doesn't know that at all. Snacks will behead him. Veggie is looking to intercept it and just cut off Zaiwu immediately, but he's been distracted temporarily. Does he realize where they're coming from? Veggie's distracted, but that means then the A side is open for the taking. Akko smoked off, looking to go in 3 versus 3 still, but Vitality, oh, never mind. They just don't have what it takes anymore.
And Zaiwu left in a clutch. Actually manages to find one, but it should be the trade. As I say that, though, he's actually going to manage to survive a little bit longer than expected, and that will